We have a new Rick Perry. I'm going to start calling Jennifer Granholm Cathy Trask. It has to be one in California. Steinbeck, East Eden on Balco. Cathy Trask. That's who I'm calling her. Migrate to California. So this battle has got to be won by Kamala Harris. Period. If Kamala Harris doesn't step forward, I used to be friends with Kamala Harris's mom, and when she's Indian. Not a racial slur, Indian. She's from India. She was the epidemiologist. Yes, she studied cancer rates at Livermore, California. I protested there so many times, and if she's going to disrespect her mother, who died in 2009 of cancer, and the work we did to get Senate offers shut down, including Kamala Harris. Well, come on, Kevin. Then so be it. Throw the karma on her. Mary Antoinette, Obama, his own mother. He'd be spit right in her dead body's face. She's a downwinder. She died so young. Downwinder. From nuclear energy and nuclear bombs are one and the same. These sellouts. So Jennifer Granholm, the new Rick Perry. The new Rick Perry. Cathy Trask. She says word for word. She reported word for word what Rick Perry reported. Word for word. The new Cathy Trask. Fucking. Georgia ain't gonna let me tend them fucking rabbits. So, Kamala Harris's mom broke ranks. And by the way, so Black Lives Matter, which was really started on the death of a white girl in Utah named Danielle Willard by Kevin Blanch, is an unarguable fact. What's on the back of that? Fukushima meltdowns is on the back of that. So we need you. We need the activists. The fake Proud Boys, the fake prison rats. We need left. This is not a left-right issue. There's the problem. That's why we can't get traction. This is an imperialist issue. This is nuclear pork to make billionaires. What are we going to do with all the waste, Jennifer? Cathy Trask. Doesn't she even look like her? You ever read how Steinbeck describes Cathy? He's writing about his own family members, you do know. I'm a big Steinbeck guy, but I'm more of a Jeffers. I'm a fucking Jeffers guy. Remember his beautiful wife, how young, tragically, she died of cancer? Ooh, what's that smell? It's a dead well in Carmel. Pacific Ocean dies. So she repeats word for word in the subcommittee yesterday, Rick Perry. Word for word. Word for word. What's a centrifuge process? What's a uranium mine? What's nuclear waste all over our place? What's Fukushima? If California hasn't proven to you that we don't need it, producing 200% more solar a day than we can use in California. Oh, they put stops on you selling back. They put stops on it going in the grid. And, they tell me, I'm in this California house. I'm in the Utah house. I'm in all these houses fighting. Well, it's not fair. What do you mean it's not fair? Well, they've invested so much money into their infrastructure, the nuclear industry and the coal industry. What the fuck are you talking about? No, that's the United States taxpayer. It's pork. Fukushima, 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 Fukushima. So the new fucking Rick Perry, Jennifer Granholm, word for word, the Biden DOE is the Trump DOE. The Biden DOE that's why I voted for Bernie Sanders. He says, pull the fucking plug on these killers. They draw more fucking nuclear pork than there's 13 subsidized energies by the Department of Energy, which is the Department of Kill You Nuclearism. 13. You take the other 12, times it by 12, you still don't get to nuclear energy. They got the international bailout at the IAEA. They have fucking federal fucking bailout. Fucking Price Anderson, a little fucking nuclear pig fucking SMRs blowing up all over our place. What about Santa Susana in Los Angeles, huh? What about 3 Mile Island, huh? What about that? What about the centrifuge plant that caught on fire and burned to put fucking waste? What about in Paducah, Kentucky? What about in fucking southern Illinois? What about fucking Fukushima, Japan? What about the death of our ocean? So I'm calling her Cathy Trask from now on. If you haven't read East of Eden, you need to read it. And when Steinbeck describes her, That's her. That's her. The new Rick Perry. Word for word. I'm telling you, word for word in the subcommittee yesterday, Rick Perry and Jennifer Granholm, word for word. Word fucking nuclear pork. So I'm going to start calling her Cathy Trask. George ain't going to let me tend them fucking rabbits. So it's disgusting. We're going to have to win this fight in California. Period. Utah, we just keep dumping it here. I'm Donovan Mitchell from New York. I'm going to speak at fucking commencement. Oh, and his bulletproof vest when the death via cancer and the death via fucking cops killing innocent people, capital of the world is Utah. The whole thing, and he's got the nerve to wear a bulletproof vest, and he doesn't know one of these people that fucking died in Utah. Yet he speaks at the University of Utah, which is my family is the endowment at the University of Utah. It's fucking disgraceful. 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 I mean, 7th generation Utah here. Just keep dumping the waste. I hope you don't get cancer, fucking Donovan. Fucking punk. You should have heard his fucking thing. You shouldn't listen to people on the internet, and especially people that are angry, and just keep giving me more billions. I'm a fucking billionaire. Fuck everybody else. Has no connections, no nothing. Just like Jennifer Granholm. She transplants to California, goes to work for fucking Current TV, Al Gore. Al Gore, ask Gavin. Gavin was the fucking lieutenant. I mean, he was the mayor of San Francisco when Al Gore didn't rape one, but he raped 2 massage therapists, and Gavin let him go. He builds a house that sucks up $8,000 of energy. Ask Tipper if you don't believe any of this. Fucking, Bill Gates, fucking Epstein Island. It's the same fucking clan, Los Alamos. I mean, left, right? Let me tell you a true story about Black Lives Matter, which was invented by Kevin Blanche. They got rich, they co-opted it. Martin Luther King was an anti-nuclear. Hardcore anti-nuclear energy. Hardcore. Fact, fucking Black Lives Matter jacks, because that's what you are. Jack freaking activists. So I'm sick of the jack activists. That's what they are, jack activists. Your keyboard fucking fairy tale, make me rich, buy me a fucking house in LA. It makes me want to puke. Fucking, I'm sick of your AstroTurf. Grassroots. Jennifer Granholm, the new Cathy Trask. My Caleb, my little nephew, named after Caleb from East of Eden. I was standing in Monterey in front of the statue. Flora. Flora's named after the Flora that's dead in Monterey. I was standing there when I got the call he'd blown his head off. Whose fault is it? Lee? I'll just quote Lee, the Chinese philosopher. Tim Shell. That's the Old Testament. Thou mayest. Men and women are responsible for their actions. You really, Fukushima, you're going to perpetuate this great fucking lie. If you've never read that book, read it. The new Cathy Trask. Jennifer Granholm. Rick Perry's identical fucking twin lover. Stand tuned.